Welcome, fellow ruggers, to the 5th episode of 6 and 6. Today we are talking about Scotland. We have only one retired player from Scotland, one of the best to ever do it, Mr. Stuart Hogg, the magician. Let's take a look at his career. Thank you, Mr. Hogg, for all you did for international rugby. I know personally, when I really started to watch rugby and I was really getting into it, he was a fantastic player. He was Guinness Six Nations player of the tournament a few times. So he actually really helped me really like and enjoy the game of rugby. So thank you for that. Now we're going to get into the stats. We're going to take a look at the 2023 Six Nations, how they did, some of those stats leading into the 2024 Six Nations. In the 2023 Six Nations, they finished third, just behind, obviously, the champion Ireland and behind France. So not horrible, but not great. But in the Six Nations, they did finish third in tries and third in points with 15 total. So not horrible, not fantastic. Taking a look back at those stats, they were solid. I guess we could use that word. They were solid. I mean, they were there. They're pretty good. Stuart Hogg is going to take a hit on the club, or sorry, on the team, moving into the 2024 Six Nations. But in reality, they were consistent. They just couldn't get over that hump of the two best teams, arguably not only just in the Six Nations, but two in the world. So, new year, we've got 2023, the Rugby World Cup. Let's take a look at the stats. Now moving into the World Cup, they ended up finishing third in Pool B, 2-2 overall record with 10 points. As far as individuals, third in tries, we had Darcy Graham. He also was tied third for clean breaks with 10. Pretty impressive. In the Rugby World Cup, they did not fare as well as I know that they'd hoped to. But again, taking out Hogg, a lot of people don't think one player makes a team, which you don't. It's a team. It's a collective effort. But really, his presence on the pitch, he would really help lead the team, not only play wise, but emotionally, physically. I think his presence was just missed, honestly. But moving forward, I do think that they still have that core together. They have a lot of speed on the outside. They have Mr. Finn Russell still kicking it solid. So I think that those are still going to be good moving forward. I don't know exactly where they're going to land this year, but still think that they're not in the bottom of the six. They're definitely still in the top of the six. Well, everyone, thank you so much for spending time with me today. That concludes episode 5. Please don't forget to like, share, comment here on our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and we do have some fun videos now on TikTok, so take a look at some of those. Tune in next week for our last 6 and 6 episode. We're going to be going over Wales. And after that, it's time for the Six Nations to start. We're going to be going over the rounds and doing predictions as that comes along. So thanks again, everybody. See you next week.